And how's it going, Nerd Report? This is Lewis here once again. It's 12 noon here in Los Angeles, and I've been trying to do this show every day called the Nerd Report Live, and hopefully you're enjoying it. We've had a few people come in and out and respond, and kind of a pretty good positive response. So I'm digging it. I love talking to you guys, especially on a daily basis. This is going to be awesome if it continues to go, and with your continued support, it will continue to happen as I search for movie news, TV news, pop culture news, and I'll bring up the topic. You guys could put in your input in the chat, and it'll be a little bit of a back and forth between us. So I have a few topics I found on the internet today. The most popular stuff I try to get. If I miss anything, feel free to add your topic, or if you want to bring up anything, we could talk about that. And hopefully it'll be a lot of fun as we wait for people to start to join in. As we could see, we are live right now. So make sure to like this feed and also share it with your friends. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please make sure to subscribe. All right. So as always, we start the episodes here with a little thing I call show and tell. So as we're waiting for people to come in, because sometimes people are late with the notifications and everything, I look through my offices and for stuff that is kind of rare or kind of cool that I could share with you, so you could look at and see. Some of the stuff's rare, some of it's not, some of it is just cool stuff I picked up. For instance, I have something from Comic-Con here today that I bought at Comic-Con, if you guys want to check it out. But first, I'm going to start off with this very cool CD set of the original score for Star Wars, the original trilogy. There you go. Looks pretty cool, right? Star Wars, the original trilogy, right there. You got the original art. I call this art, I call He-Man Luke, because Luke looks totally like He-Man right here. See? You got Leia. We got the Ralph McQuarrie art of C-3PO and R2-D2 right there. They look super cool, but they look different than in the movie, right? Mostly based on concept art right there. But the packaging's amazing. How does the back look? So, wow, it's a Goodwill thing. Somebody turned this into Goodwill. But see, it's got all the movies right there. Some cool art with Alec Guinness and Mark Hamill. Very cool. Right there. Empire Strikes Back. Let me open it real quick so you guys can see the inside. I haven't even looked at this or opened it in a long time. So it has a book. It has a cool little book with it. The size of the actual box. The original anthology. There you go. And it's good condition. Here, let me see if you guys can look through it real quick right there so you get an idea of what's going on. I don't even know what's going on because I can't see it, but it tells you the times. And I'm going to read this because it's got some cool insides. John Williams right there. The ships. Now, check out this art. This is like a totally steroided out Mark Hamill. Look at that. It's pretty nuts. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but I'm definitely going to read it and share with you guys for later. Got throne room. We got some making of right there. Pretty dope. Original artwork right there. Concept art. Cool stuff. A little bit of a different approach to Star Wars, a different look. Yoda. OG Yoda. There you go. What's up, Christopher? We got Christopher. Roland Smith. What's up? Thanks for tuning in as you guys look at my show and tell stuff. Let me see what else we have. We have some more. Look at that. This looks like Tauntaun. I don't know if it is a Tauntaun, but it looks like a rat. Original concept for Tauntaun looks more like a rat than a dinosaur, which was what it ended up. One of the greatest pictures from The Empire Strikes Back right there. With a lot of description of what's going on. This looks like the uncompleted Death Star. Let's see what else is going on here. The miniatures, Ewoks, cool stuff. Look at this. Super cool stuff right there. And then once again, it ends up with Yoda. So that's pretty much what we get. And then we get the boxing of the CDs. And I don't know if you could even play these on your Xbox or whatnot. So, but I'm gonna try it later since I've unboxed this and kind of brought it back to life. But either way, it's a good little prop to have if you're a big Star Wars fan. I used to collect everything Star Wars. Now I just only collect the movies and rare interviews. That's like my collectible habit. Because if I start collecting too much stuff, I'll go broke. That's the bottom line. Okay, so next up is a few pieces I got from Comic-Con. If you guys are familiar with the reaction action figures, these are the ones that they try to... I'm not sure what the concept is exactly, but I do know that they try to look like the old school action figures that we can't get anymore. And a lot of them, from what I heard, are made with the idea that the original toy didn't come out like this when it, back in the day. But first, we're gonna have the reaction for Creature from the Black Lagoon. See how the packaging's huge? Reaction right there. I'll show you the toy. Let me see. It doesn't come out with any accessories, but yeah. So this is a great piece to have. The only problem with this is that I can't find a cover to keep it in mint condition. So a lot of the importance is, the board. You don't want to bend the board at all. And that's the scary part, right? Got the back right there. Pretty dope. Okay, next up, we have the Mummy. Sweet. Very cool. Love the Mummy. Love the design on that. Here is another one, the Wolfman. The cover on this is insane. Based on the Universal monsters. And then we got the back right here. Then we have... Who is this? The Metaluna mutant. I'm not familiar with this guy, but he looks cool as hell. Who is this? Looks super cool right there. What's up, YouTube is in the house from Canada. Thanks for all your dedication and support for the Nerd Report. I'm going to place this over here real carefully because I don't want to ding these, which eventually I am going to mess them up because I can't find a cover for them. And I'm going to be really upset if I do because I love keeping my stuff my stuff mint. Okay, so I received this one in the mail yesterday, and I think it's super awesome, okay? So as you guys know, I'm going to reach up for it. The Halloween movie's out, and the Blu-ray, which is right here, you could get it. Universal sent me this. And it came with this. Michael's mask. The shape. Right there. And he's got, this is a bullet hole that hit him right here. There's a hole right there, see? So Michael, the Shape's mask. Should I have him as a guest? Should we have Michael as a guest? There we go. What do you guys think of my movie? I thought it was okay. It was a good movie, man. Looking forward to check it out on Blu-ray. You better. Actually, Michael Myers has this like deep breath, like. But yeah, so the Michael Myers mask right there. It does look pretty damn epic. It's from Trick or Treat Studios. It's the official Michael Myers 2018 movie. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. And Trick or Treat is actually coming out with a 1978 version, which I'm totally gonna get because that's the one that I love. Yes, it is awesome. One more thing, and then I'll bring up some topics for you guys. See if you guys want to talk about it. Is a few months ago, actually, when was it a month? Maybe like 1 month, maybe. I received this in the mail for the promotion for Venom. It's artwork. Venom artwork right there. Exclusive artwork. Not sure who the artist is, but if I find out, you guys see that? I will share it with you guys when I find out who it is. So it has this logo on there. So it's definitely worth pinning up on my wall. Eventually it'll end up on my wall. So there you go, guys. I hope I don't run out of stuff to show off. But there's always stuff coming in, like the Halloween thing, the mask, the shape, and stuff. I think I'm gonna put this guy in the background. You know, look at that detail. Michael's gonna be pissed because I have this. All right, so a few things that I saw around the World Wide Web as far as entertainment's concerned that I thought was kind of cool is that director Patty Jenkins has talked about Wonder Woman, and it seems like she has part 3 in mind. The entire story arc for Wonder Woman, she has it in mind. She already knows what the story is in her head. Wonder Woman 1984 will be released on June 5th, 2020, which sucks because we have to wait so long, and I hate when they do that. But I guess movie making takes a long time. I mean, it looks, every time we watch these films, it looks seamless. It looks like, whoa, you know, like it's easy to do, and they can do it like quickly, but it takes a lot of detail, a lot of mastery, a lot of plotting. But anyways, Patty Jenkins has an idea for Wonder Woman 3. If she actually said if she returns. Could you picture Patty Jenkins not returning for Wonder Woman? There'll be a riot, man. There'll be a riot. Up next for DC, as you know, is Shazam, and Shazam looks really good. Do not overlook Shazam because it looks goofy, because a lot of people are like saying, oh, it looks kind of like a comedy. But Shazam, the storyline, will get down to being serious, trust me. And it's going to be very, I think it's going to be a movie that's a crossover that's kids are going to like, and adults as well. And it just needs one thing, and you know what it needs? It needs a Superman cameo with Henry Cavill. That's what it needs. But if you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments. And what do you guys think of Wonder Woman 1984, which comes out in June of 2020 next year? Wow, that's a long time. Also, Patty Jenkins has talked about how Steve Trevor he'll be back for the next film, as you've seen in the trailer, but there will be a logical explanation for it. So what is it? Is he Green Lantern, or is it through flashbacks, or just stuff that's happening in Wonder Woman's head? Or did they somehow save him from what happened to him at the end of the first film? But anyways, your ideas or your guesses are as good as mine, so check that out. Also, we've seen a lot of films, especially from the 80s, getting reboots or reimagined or getting sequels, Ghostbusters to name one. But one that's been in talks for a long time has been RoboCop. So we get a little bit of a RoboCop thing. I have not been following it all the much because, you know, it seems to people are thinking RoboCop's going to be remade or there's going to be a sequel, and then you don't hear about it for a while. So after a while, I just get sick of hearing that kind of news because it's getting nowhere. But there is a little bit of movement, and Neil Blomkamp, who directed District 9, is still attached to direct, and his directing style is awesome when it's on point, especially District 9. kind of like M. Night Shyamalan, this guy's first movie that people noticed was so good that he's almost too good for his own. The movie was too good that he's a victim of it, right? M. Night Shyamalan with The Sixth Sense. Everyone wants that Sixth Sense glory again, right? So they're always going to be comparing M. Night to The Sixth Sense, and that sucks, right? It's like a good curse or burden, I don't know. And with Neil Blomkamp has always been District 9. District 9 was so good that it's kind of been debatable as if he's ever reached that kind of awesomeness in his career making movies. Has anything met up to the standards of District 9 with Neil Blomkamp? That's been a debate. He's had some great stuff though. So the rumor now is that they want to continue the original story. So we know we've had 3 RoboCops. I believe it's 3 RoboCops. So this would be like a part 4, but they want to, the way they wrote it, or they have it, the script written, is that it would totally fit in nicely into those movies. So it's not a nostalgia trip. I don't think that's the goal. I think they want to respect the original movies to the point that they want Peter Weller, who was the original RoboCop, to come back. So that is awesome. I know the actor is aged, but the suit could be CGI. So I think that will work perfectly. So that's the idea with RoboCop, is to continue the plot storyline, the brutality, because man, those were violent, man. If you ever seen those. So that's the goal, and that is awesome if it ever happens, because that's just, once again, in the news. RoboCop 4. Let's see. They had the remake a few years ago, and it could have been awesome, but people just didn't vibe on it. So there you go. And here, this next topic, to me, is the most awesome thing that could happen. This could be the most awesome news in a while for me. I mean, like, I'm so excited for this, but it could get messed up, but I don't think so, right? My favorite vampire movie of all time is The Lost Boys. I love The Lost Boys. It is so good. Oh, I just messed up the camera banging the desk. That's how good it is. It's okay. So that movie, if you haven't seen it, it's scary. The music's awesome. The characters are intriguing. The plot is so cool. The plot twist at the end is so cool. We've had a couple sequels that happened recently. I don't know why it was never given the right amount of love, because this movie, I'm not the only one that thinks this. Lost Boys has touched generations. It was before vampires, in my opinion, maybe they always were over romantic. You know, these guys were scary vampires. Like really scary in my opinion. And the makeup was awesome. Practical effects. Joe Schumacher at his best. The Lost Boys had the 2 Corys in there. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, rest in peace, who I got to interview. So I was lucky to interview him before he passed. And I've been obsessed ever since. So this is great news. The 2 sequels were not treated correctly. No budget. Weak storyline. 3 is okay. 2 is an abomination. The CW has now working on a TV show for The Lost Boys. And the writer is Heather Mitchell, and she wrote Scandal and Grey's Anatomy. Now, here is another awesome thing, because, okay, so you're probably thinking the CW, I don't know why the CW gets a rap that it's teeny bopper, but have you guys seen have you guys watched their superhero shows? They're awesome. And although I never really got into it, everyone loves Supernatural. So I think this is a great idea. But here's even better news. Check this out. I'm going to read the plot, and I'm going to tell you why. After the sudden death of their father, two brothers moved to Santa Clara with their mother, who hopes to start anew in the town where she grew up. But the brothers find themselves drawn deeper and deeper into a seductive world, and Santa Clara's streamlined, beautiful, and youthful undead. So the storyline is the same as the movie. That's right. The storyline, the plot for this is the same as the movie, meaning they are respecting the source material. It's not nostalgia. It's respecting source material. It's not the fans wanting the same stuff. It's respecting what the series already established. This has the potential to blow everyone away if it's done right. If they bring the correct look to the vampires, if they bring the mystery, if they bring some more to the mythos. Now, hearing this, it seems like maybe the movies never happened. That's one thing to think about. Or are they going to say that that's the story of the town where the after the sudden death of their father, the two brothers move? That was it was Corey Haim. I forgot the actor's name. Played his brother, and they didn't have a sister, so they moved to this new town, and the characters, the people in the town, they're just like, there's a lot of kids that are missing. That's a thing. And then they make friends. The older brother makes friends with the local a-hole kids, and they turn out to be vampires. Something like that. That's the kind of plot, but it's awesome. This could be great. I like it. I like the idea. So if you guys like the idea as well, let me know in the comments. And as a matter of fact, for everything, any idea you have, anything you want to add to, go ahead and let me know in the comments. All right, up next, Star Wars news, because we love Star Wars news. We have a little bit every time I look for Star Wars news, there's not much, because I think in April when Celebration hits, that's going to be when we're going to get a lot of Star Wars stuff to talk about. So for right now, the rumor, and that's all we can work on is rumors, unfortunately, because there's nothing official, is that one of the rides in Disneyland, what's up, Mundane Matt? Hold on, we'll get to your comments we'll get to your comments in a bit, but okay, so one of the rumors is that Disneyland's gonna one of the rides in Galaxy's Edge is gonna be 28 minutes long. This is a rumor, so although I would love this to be real, I would love for a ride to be 3 hours long if it's set in the Star Wars universe. I could live there right now. I could just stop this feed and go there and live there for a week, okay? But the rumor is one of the rides is going to be 28 minutes long. How the hell is that going to happen? Unless it's a show, I don't think that's going to be happening. So don't get your hopes up on that. Right now, if you've ever been to Disneyland is small for the people it takes. So they want to get the people in and out. The lines are ridiculous. So why would you have 20-minute wait unless the ride takes 3,000 people at a time, I would think. But I don't know. Although I would love for them to somehow make a 28-minute ride set in the Star Wars galaxy. I do not think that's not going to happen. I don't see how that's going to happen, but I want it to happen. So don't confuse I don't see it's going to happen with it won't. Maybe, they have much smarter people than me working on it. So 28 minutes, Disneyland, small place. They want to get the people in and out. They want people to go home and talk about what a great time they had at Disney after spending so much money. They don't want people to go back home and talking about how they were in line for 17 hours. So there you go. Another tidbit with Star Wars also is that Adam Driver, while doing an interview, I'm not sure, maybe for Black Klansman, was asked about the upcoming Star Wars Episode 9, and he said something to the effect that they have one more shot to get things right, and that has what everybody's retweeting, especially the people who think that Star Wars was heading in the wrong direction for a bit. I don't know what he means, but one more shot to get it right. That's kind of weird to say, right? It's just me, but so Episode 9, J.J. Abrams, I'm confident he's a badass. He studied Lucas. He studied, he knows what to do. So there we go. This one, my next topic right here, Mundane Matt is an expert who's in the chats right now. So make sure to give him subscribership here on YouTube. And you could also watch his extensive coverage on 3 Buck Theater. He has several videos up about Ghostbusters. And I don't know how many people are watching right now. I don't know if it's a lot or I don't know, because we just started the show this week. But one thing that needs to be get out into the geek culture, into the nerd culture, is we got to stop inserting politics into everything to do with entertainment, because it's destroying the stuff. So now I'm going to talk about Ghostbusters. That's what I mean. I am right now. I'm happy that so it's bittersweet because I'm not a big Ghostbusters fan, not because the movies are bad. It just didn't hit me. There's stuff that didn't hit people people didn't follow in their lives, in their life journey. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I've actually know people that Star Wars was never a big thing for them, but they like it, right? I like Ghostbusters, but the journey with Ghostbusters, the fandom is beautiful. It's huge. It's positive. And they love the source material, right? But now that they've announced a third film, the drama is insane. People battling about stuff, about, actors upset, actresses upset. So are we going to is this going to be 2 years of this nonsense going on for this movie that's supposed to be a celebration? There's amateur YouTubers who have no content crying about that stuff, like Ernie Hudson's not been confirmed to be in the movie. Well, they just barely announced the freaking movie. I mean, don't you know how marketing works? If they show all their stuff now, there's no reason to bring up or promote the film within the 2 years that it's being developed. You can't go with what you know now and run with it. Instead of being happy that we got someone who respects the source material to continue the series, and the fact that they gave us a trailer the next day, that's awesome. They know who's going to be in the movie or not. They know, because Ernie Hudson doesn't say he's in it or that he doesn't know about it. That doesn't mean he doesn't know about it. Does that make sense? Sometimes these people have in their contract to not say anything, to pretend they're not part of it. They're not going to tell us that this is a continuation of the next Ghostbusters and then not have the original cast. And they're going to get a backlash for that if they do that. And I don't think they're going to do that, right? And that's just my guess. But to take to your news, so-called news organizations, and be upset because the movie's based on, it has some random kids in there. And what do you guys want them to do? What do you want Sony to do? Tell you the ending of the movie? Like when they announced it 2 years before? They're going to surprise you. They're going to tell you, they're going to let it go. They have the script. They have this stuff's organized and plotted way before it's announced, right? Because it's multi-billion dollar industry, right? And they have everything aligned. They're gonna the big announcement, get everyone excited, let people forget. Right now, everyone knows it's coming. Then they're gonna say, "Oh, look, first day of filming," blah. And then they're gonna keep the drama. Are the original cast coming back? Are they not? Are the 2016 people coming back? Are they not? The drama is gonna continue over and over, and then they're gonna give you another. Once you forget about the movie that's coming out, they're gonna give you another hint, right? Ernie Hudson's back. It could be that, or maybe it's not. They're not going to give you the entire movie. It's part of promotion, right? So calm down. Wait till you see it. I wouldn't be surprised if the 2016 cast is in this film and they're BSing just to get hype. We're dealing with a movie that works with interdimensional ghosts. They can have a crossover with anything. There was a rumor of 21 Jump Street and Men in Black crossover. They could cross over 2016 Ghostbusters and the new one that's set to come out. But anyways, I'm getting a little bit off the topic. You guys, stop putting politics and stupid pissoffery or into movies. This is like, I graduated from high school a long time ago. Enjoy the movie. If you don't like it, don't go. If you like it, go. Enjoy it. I enjoyed the 2016 Ghostbusters. It didn't erase my memory of the previous ones. Don't go. I mean, there's people that have so many viewers. They're going on, oh, Ghostbusters is in trouble because they haven't called the original cast. They're not going to tell you that. Ugh. Anyways. On to the next topic, and you guys could add to it. I'll look at the chat after, so sorry I don't have the chat popped up. Preach, brother, preach. I like that. Christopher in the Velasquez. You know it. You know how PR works, buddy, right? They're not gonna give us the entire movie. They need something to talk about. Enjoy it. And I want to give thank you guys who are in right now in the chat for watching and stuff. A little bit of a rant there. Here we go. Next topic. Netflix has unleashed the Umbrella Academy, a full trailer, right? And it looks awesome. I'm going to be covering it. I'm going to be interviewing the cast, so make sure to support that one. Netflix is on fire. Thank you, Netflix. Also on Netflix, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. So it's She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Season 2 is set to premiere on April 26th on Netflix. That's another one. And in real big news, well, this is actually a rumor, unfortunately. Walter White from Breaking Bad is set to return on the big screen for a Breaking Bad movie, which we've heard about for a while now, but again, nothing happens. But do you guys want to see a Breaking Bad movie? Let us know in the comments. Also, real quick, I'm going to tease it. I'm going to tease this right here. Alita Battle Angel, we will be having free movie passes, I think, for Miami at least, or a few cities, hopefully, right? But Alita Battle Angel, that movie, did you guys see the last trailer? That looks phenomenal, man. I mean, everything with that movie just starts getting better and better and better as they tease it along. Again, it goes back to when you make movies, you can't really like show everybody all your tricks, right? You gotta, as the release gets closer, you start getting better and better and better with it, right? You should get people more excited. You show a little bit more. Mundane Matt goes from how did Joe Schumacher go from making Lost Boys to Batman and Robin? Good point. We don't know. There's a lot of behind the scenes things we don't know about. Let me see. Batman and Robin. And I could see if Joe Schumacher was kind of a small director and then went to a big budgeted film and got all confused. But I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. Maybe too many chefs in the kitchen telling him what to do. Okay, so Matt, you also said that you heard this is going to be RoboCop 2, not 4. Correct. It'll be the fourth movie in that universe, in that continuity. So you're right. I did hear that. It is going to be a direct sequel to RoboCop 1. So they're going to ignore all the movies a la Halloween. Just like Halloween did it. So if you like to, you're out of luck. Okay, I want to say hi to Gypsy Rose. What's up, YouTube? Decon. Decon says there's no Lost Boys without Feldman or Sutherland. Well, maybe. That would be great if you could get them to appear for a cameo or something. I think Feldman could be up for it, but maybe, yeah. It's all about the script. It's all about the plot line. Is it a reboot again? I don't know, but maybe it won't have the same feel. But it needs to have the Cry Little Sister song, right? To get you into the mood. All right, guys. That's gonna probably close it for today. A Nerd Report live on this channel. We want everyone to please subscribe if you haven't, and tune in tomorrow because we will be back up live at 12 p.m. Till our next video. Nerd out.